Welcome back to your Monster Monday challenge. So today, I'm going to take it back. We're going to learn a new transition. So a transition in animal flow is how you get from one thing to another. So we transition smoothly and seamlessly. So we're going to start by learning an underswitch. Once we understand what the underswitch is, we're then going to go for a deep 8 reach into an underswitch, and then you'll bring it back, which I'll show you that. So first of all, let's learn what our underswitch is. So come on down to your beast. We got our wrist, elbows and shoulders stacked on top of each other. I'm actually going to go at a 3/4 here so you guys can see. Fingertips are pointing to the front of the room. Your 2 index fingers are parallel. Now from the side, my knee is going to be right underneath my hip or slightly in front. Now from here, spreading my fingertips so I've got much space for surface area and balance, I'm going to externally rotate and almost lock myself in. Externally rotating my shoulders, but also retracting my shoulder blades at the same time, if that makes sense. So you pull everything nice and tight. Now from here, I'm going to tuck my toes. Knees are off the floor about an inch, but I'm not going to let my back arch. I'm going to suck my belly button in towards my spine. Now from here, understand that an underswitch means you can get from a beast to a crab, or a crab to a beast. So from up to bottom, or bottom to up. So from here, if I say underswitch, let's say I say left leg underswitch. I would then remove that side, so remove my left foot, and remember the name is under, so I would come underneath me so that the leg that I said, which is left, will be underneath me always to get to my crab. Now if I do a left leg underswitch again, I'm going to remove my left foot from the floor again and make sure that it's the closest to the ground, underneath me to my beast. Let's do that on the right side, so right foot comes up. We're going to go for an underswitch, so bring it underneath your body, land in your crab. Now go for another right leg underswitch, so remove the right foot, bring it underneath you, closest to the floor, and then come back. Now if you just got all over the place, don't worry. Shake it off, take a deep breath in, start again. If this is new for you and you've never done this kind of thing, go back to the basics and look at some mobility. Whenever we do animal flow or body weight movements, we spend a lot of time on our hand. So your wrist needs to adapt to that, so don't worry, just spend more time on your hands to get used to that feeling. So shake it off, join me, and now let's start in our crab and start confusing you. So everyone find your crab. So in our crab position, we've got our feet about hip width apart, hip to shoulder width, and now our hands are behind me. Now ideally, a full version of a crab that your fingertips point to the back of the room behind you. However, it requires a lot of mobility in that external rotation and having strength in those end ranges. So don't overdo it. If you need to have your fingertips point to the side of the room to begin, that is totally cool. So go wherever you can go. Now from here, I'm not just going to raise my hips off the floor. I have a nice big curve in the lumbar spine, which I don't want, and I'm sinking into my hands. So I want a big proud chest, like I'm pushing my hands through the floor. I'm going to externally rotate my shoulders, pulling them back, pushing my chest out. And I want to have a slight curve in the lower back. So from here, I want my hips from the side to look like a capital M, my whole body, right? Like the letter M. But I don't want my hips to be here, and I don't want my hips to be on my heels. I want my hips to be right in the middle of my heels and my wrists. So if I go for a mind to muscle and literally touch my heels, touch my wrists, and then think about where the middle is, this is my starting position. Actively pushing through the floor. Let's go for a left leg underswitch. So remove your left leg. Make sure that's going to come underneath you. So remember, I'm going to show you the right way. Under, so it stays low to the ground. Real quick, wrong way. If it was to go over the top, that's not an underswitch, and it's really weird. You can't get to the next spot. So it's going to feel natural. Lift the left leg up. Bring it underneath your body. Right hand comes off. And now I'm going to flip over to my beast. Now I've got all fours back on the floor, but now I'm going to confuse you. Let's go for a left leg underswitch now. So left leg comes off, underneath you, right hand comes off, and brings it right back to the floor. So, right leg underswitch, remove your right foot, remove your left hand, come underneath you to the floor. Left leg underswitch, remove your left foot, remove your right hand, underneath you to your crab. So, shake it off. I'm just going to keep calling. And you guys can follow, and if you mess up, don't worry, it won't take too long. So take a deep breath in. Everyone find your active crab. Okay? I'm not going to explain it, I'm just going to call it. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Right leg underswitch. Left leg underswitch. Left leg underswitch. Ha! Right leg underswitch. Right leg underswitch. Right leg underswitch. Left leg underswitch. Left leg underswitch. Left leg underswitch. Ha! Gotcha! Just kidding, maybe don't come back to us, we're in our beast. Right leg underswitch. Left leg underswitch. Right leg underswitch. Ooh, getting dizzy. Left leg underswitch. Left leg underswitch. Nice, reverse. Right leg underswitch. Left leg underswitch. And relax. So, nice work. We've learned our underswitch. Now let's move on and add something else. So before we begin, Remember what that under switch means, okay? So I'm gonna do some call outs, which is the cueing, that will help you get this quickly. So, first of all, we need to know what our deep ape is. So our deep ape, our feet are gonna land flat on the floor, about hip to shoulder width apart. I'm gonna bring my hips down nice and low. Now everyone's deep ape is gonna look different depending on your body, your mobility, your flexibility, and your entire range of motion. So I've been working at dance, gymnastics, exercise for a while, so I've had pretty naturally flexible joints since I was young. So feet are flat on the floor, my hips are down as low as I can go, so make sure your heels are not up, and if you need to be here, then we need to be here, and that's okay. So from down here, if I was to go for a deep ape reach, or a deep ape step, let's start with steps, I would imagine having tap shoes on, okay? There's 2 tap shoes on my hands, 1 on each, and there's 1 on each foot. So there's 4 sounds that you should hear for 1 rep, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So if my feet are on the floor, I'm gonna confuse you, so I want you to close your eyes. Okay, if your feet are on the floor, if your right foot is on the floor, take your left hand and place it right in front of that foot. Good, so left hand is in front of your right foot. Now I'm gonna place, that's tap shoe number 1. The second tap shoe down, about shoulder width apart. Starting to transition my weight now. So now I'm on the balls of my feet. But now I'm gonna pick up my left foot, and my left foot is gonna land behind my right hand. 3, and now my 4th foot is my trail leg, and I'm gonna finish with 4 and stand up. So full speed, hand in front of your foot, other hand down, foot behind your hand, land, chest up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. Make sure you bring your chest up in between every rep. You'll feel that in your quads real quick. So if you didn't get it that time, we're gonna do it one more time. Just think about this. 4 taps, 1, 2, 3, 4, because the common mistake I see is this. We're not trying to go for that today. So if you hear that 1, 2, 3, 4, own it, control it, and slow it down. So, opposite hand in front of your foot, and this is the challenge, right? Is reaching, creating that range of motion and strength on the end range to transfer my weight from one side to the other. So, left hand in front of your right foot, right hand down, left foot behind your right hand, right foot lands, chest comes up. Right hand in front of your left foot, left hand down, right foot up, behind your left hand, land on your left foot, chest up. So now you've got the fundamentals, feel it out, man, take your time. You ready? Here we go. Let's go for 6 total. There and back, it's 2. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chest up. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. No, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6. Stand up. Ugh. I know your quads are lit. Shake them. Shake it off. Nice work. So now we know traveling ape, we know under switch. Now we're gonna go for a deep ape reach. So what does that mean? Come and find deep ape. See, we're speaking the same lingo. Finding our deep ape. If I was to go for a reach, remember the traveling step? I put my hand in front of my foot. If I go for a reach, I'm going to put my hand further beyond my foot and further out in front of me. Like so, in this reaching position. How far I go is up to me. So again, from your deep ape, reach your left hand toward the right side. Make sure it's not in front, make sure it's not too close. You are further away from you and beyond your foot. So right here. Good. Now bring it back. Let's do the same thing again on that left side. Reach to the right, put it down, and bring it back. Good. Starting to transfer your body weight now. You ready? So notice that although I'm landing on my hand, I'm not putting it there. I'm pushing off the balls of my feet to get there with some momentum. You ready? Let's go again. Reach, bring it back. Reach, bring it back. Let's do 2 more. Reach, bring it back. See how far you can get. Reach, bring it back. Whoa. Okay, let's do the same thing on the other side. Right hand now reaching towards the left side. Go. Reach, bring it back. Reach, bring it back. 2 more, get further. Reach, bring it back. Last one, reach, and bring it back. Good. Woo! Shake it off. If you ever need to, just tap those toes, let it go. So now we've got our reach. We're gonna go for our reach with an under switch. So, rather than bringing it back, like I was saying, find a deep ape, we're gonna reach, go for our under switch to our crab, and then bring it back. Go for your reach, under switch to your crab, and then bring it back. So, shake off those legs real quick. Let's try that together. Find your deep eight. Good. Let's go for your left side, reaching towards your right. Reach, land, don't bring it back. Bring the left leg under switch. Find your crab. Good, now we reverse. Left leg under switch to find your deep eight. So rather than go into your beast, you're going to go even further, so you need the power and momentum to push off that left hand. You ready? Let's go again. Reach, left leg under switch to find your crab. Good, left leg under switch to find that deep eight. Nice work, let's go to the other side. Right hand reaches towards the left. Reach, right leg under switch to your crab. Right leg under switch, push off that right hand to find your deep eight. Let's go again. Reach, under switch, good. Right leg under switch, ha, to your deep eight. Two more. Reach, right leg under switch to your crab. Right leg under switch to your deep eight. One more. Reach, right leg under switch to your crab. Take it up, right leg under switch to your deep eight. Whoa, very nice. Now I've taught you what to do. Try this out. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off for 5 minutes. Do this as a finisher or a warm-up after you're already primed and prepped, obviously. But try it out. Just 5 minutes, 40-20, and you can either switch every time, every minute, or you can do 10 on the right, 10 on the left, 10 on the right. Pick a number and stick with it. Challenge yourself, don't crush yourself. Good luck.